We heard he was coming, Survivor Man. It was late winter. He was coming from Goose Bay on dogs. I thought it would be cool to meet someone who has a show on TV. His show was about him surviving in the wilderness. He stayed in a cabin, what we call the warm-up cabin. It's on the Snowville Trail, a couple of hours from town, around Charlie's Point, pretty close to Valley's Bight where our cabin is. On the weekend, we went out to our cabin. I like it there because it's where my family lived a long time ago. Now I goes there and does some of the same things they did, which I'm proud of. Learning how to set traps and snares, riding around hunting for partridges, or just staying in the cabin, having bonfires and enjoying time with my family. While we were at the cabin, me, Mom, and Dad went to visit Survivor Man. He told us he was setting traps and snares around trying to catch some food. Sometimes he would go out on the ice to fish in the holes that my uncle made for us. That night we went back because I wanted a picture with him. I thought he was cool only because he was on TV. We told him he could stop into our cabin for a cup of coffee. He said he would if he had time, but he never came. The next day we went back to give him some fish that we had caught. It wasn't enough for a meal for us, so we just gave it to him. Other people from the town went out to visit him and gave him food too. It was cool to meet him. He was a neat guy, but when I saw the show about the time he was here, I realized Survivor Man wasn't who I thought he was. I still like watching the show, but it's different now that I've met him.
I'll travel through the subarctic forests of Labrador until I meet up with my crew. I'll film it all myself, and except for my dogs, I'll be completely alone.